EA Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on another ACC team, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
No press here. The defense backing away. To throw, it's Holstein. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pressure is coming. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Washington. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back.
And the ball is picked off. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the run, it's Edwards.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Finds his man. It's Edwards. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And now the defense decides. Timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Tipped and then dropped. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle, it's Washington. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Bears will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
TCU offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? To the air, it's Holstein. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Cook. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made by the tight end. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Strong game by this quarterback. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put them in scoring position before the half. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. At the 20. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He pulls it in for a big gain. Look at him run through those tacklers. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bears looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll give it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. The Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Baylor. A strong fight back. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the TCU offense takes the field. This offense tried to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Checks this down to the running back.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. He's on the run. Launches deep. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. The offense really clicking here.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Ramp down the middle. It's Washington. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Back to pass. It's Holstein. He'll take a deep shot here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Davis. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. The DB's backing off from the line now. And there's the handoff. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion sets up a second down play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They'll run it from the gun.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Horned Frogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his fourth interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball into coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Contact as he threw it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here's the second down play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Baylor Bears.